Hey friends, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. As a seasonal reader, I really love being able to plan and organize what kind of books I want to prioritize in the next couple of months. So I thought in today's video I'd take you along with me and plan my summer TBR together. I don't actually know what kind of books are going to make it onto this TBR, but I do know that I want to carry on reading from my physical TBR shelves. I've been actually doing really good, guys. I'm on 41 books now, so we are whittling down those numbers. But because my birthday is in July, I always do a little bit of book buying around that time, so I know that I'll probably be looking into some new releases as well as just some books that I've been meaning to get a copy of for a while. So I'm going to do a bit of researching to see what kind of books are coming out so that I can add all of those books onto my TBR as well. So I have my laptop behind me ready to go, and I'm going to grab a couple sticky notes, my pen and highlighters, and start planning this TBR. So I've just created my TBR for summer, and as you can see, it's 3 sticky notes long. Honestly, I went a bit ham. My spring TBR in comparison was just 1 post-it note. Yeah, this is very, very ambitious of me, but I got excited by a lot of the books. But because it's going to take me literally years to go through every single book that I've written down, I think I'm just going to split it so that I talk about the books that I do own. I'll do a close-up, but basically, from this line onwards here, it's books that I don't own. So most of them are new releases, and some of them are ones that I've just had on my radar for a while. I'm gonna stick this on my pegboard and I'll be back in a sec. But before we get into the books, I want to thank Simple Retro for partnering with me in this video. Simple Retro's clothes have over the past 1.5 years made up most of my wardrobe, and I'm so grateful to be sharing 3 new pieces from their summer collection with you all. The first piece is the Tiana cardigan, and I picked this one out because I loved the colourful flower embroidery against the black cardigan. I've been wearing this out a lot, and it's been such an easy piece to throw on in this heatwave that we've been having in the UK. I also received this 2-piece made up of the Sophia vest and the matching Ava skirt. They're both 100% linen and so super breathable to wear in hotter days, and I love that you can wear these pieces both separately and together as a set. Don't forget to use my code Ahya10 for 10% off, and thank you so much again to Simple Retro for working with me. I'll include all the details in the description box below, and now let's get back into the video. Okay, so I'm ready to talk to you guys about the books that I really want to get to in summer, and these are in literally no particular order. But the very first one here is Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I feel like I've mentioned that I want to read Tress of the Emerald Sea for just ages now, and I still haven't got to it. I bought this paperback edition last July when it was my birthday, so honestly it's going to be a bit embarrassing if I still haven't read it by the time my 25th birthday comes around this year. So definitely one that I want to read. I'm just gonna fly through these because otherwise we'll be here for a while. But next up we have a Korean translated novel of a Japanese book that I bought in Korea last summer, and this is 카페 도도에 오면 마음의 비가 그칩니다, and that basically kind of translates into when you come, or if you come to Cafe Dodo, the rain on your heart or your heart's tears will stop. I don't think it's been translated into English yet, but I thought the cover was stunning, and I also love how well made Korean books are. There's just so much detail and thought, and everything is so aesthetically pleasing. I feel like this cover is giving Korean summer, so yeah, can't wait to pick this one up. And the next one we have is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Dorr. Please tell me if I'm saying that wrong. I watched a pronunciation video a while back and I've forgotten how to pronounce his name already, but this book has been sitting on my shelves for a very long time. As you can see, it's a thrifted copy, so the pages are yellowing very beautifully. I do really hate the way that the cover cuts in here. It's just so nasty. But this book is set during World War II, I think, and I'm hoping to pick this one up when I'm in the mood to cry. This next one is The Hobbit. This is another one of those books like Tress of the Emerald Sea that has been on basically every spring and summer TBR for like the past 3 or 4 consecutive years now. I don't know what it is about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, but I just really am not able to start it. Growing up, I was always more of a Harry Potter fan than a Lord of the Rings fan, mostly because I never read the Lord of the Rings, but I also didn't really watch the movies, and it was only until last year, I think, where I watched the first film and I was amazed by how beautiful the landscape was. So I definitely definitely want to read The Hobbit. I did watch the film ages ago when it first came out, so I do feel like it's due time for me to start this book. Technically, I have attempted to start it on multiple different occasions, but I've always DNF'd it for various different reasons, and maybe 2025 is the year I finally get to read it. Next up is a mini book. It's one of the Penguin archives, and this is Eileen Chang's Jasmine Tea. I initially picked this one up as a gift for a friend before being like, do you know what, I want to buddy read this with her and I want a copy for myself. So I did end up buying myself a copy. I think there are 3 short stories in this collection, and it seems like Eileen Chang has a very striking, lush prose that I'm really looking forward to. And then we have Return to the Delicate Dream Department Store by Ye Li. I can't wait to get to this one. I've been putting it off for a while. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because I've been doing my TBR jar challenge, and so I haven't been able to pick this book up yet. But this is book 2 to the Delicate Dream Department Store that I have shared with you guys on lots of different occasions. It's a magical realism novel, and I think this particular book takes place 1 year after the first book. Next, we have a book that I'm currently in the middle of reading. I'm about halfway through it, and this is Virginia Woolf's Mrs. Dalloway. I've been saving this read for June because it takes place on a single day in June in London. I just had to go turn the softbox light on because I felt like it was getting really dark in here. But in this book, you follow Mrs. Dalloway and several different other characters and their inner stream of consciousness. I'm having slightly mixed feelings about it. Sometimes as I'm reading, I'm like, that is gorgeous writing, and I'm like sticky tabbing it. And then there are other times where I'm just like, I'm not really vibing with the stream of consciousness style of writing, but I'm glad that I'm reading it anyways, because this classic has been on my list to read for a very, very long time. And I'm also buddy reading this with my friend, and we're gonna discuss it tomorrow, or no, Wednesday, so in 2 days time actually. I just moved the mic because I was getting worried that my hair was brushing over the top of it, so hopefully the audio's been sounding okay. But the next book I have is Murakami's Norwegian Wood, and this copy is one that my husband gave to me last summer for my birthday, so it's definitely one that I want to read before my birthday comes around this year. I did actually read about like 100 pages or so of this book before, but then I DNF'd it because I think I probably just got a bit distracted with other books, and I was enjoying my time with it, so it's definitely one that I want to try and reread. The only other Haruki Murakami book that I've read so far is his non-fiction book. I can't remember the title of it, but it's about Murakami's writing style and some advice and just the way he goes about being an author. So I enjoyed my time with that one, so hopefully I'll be able to really be immersed this time round in reading Norwegian Wood. The next book is Tove Jansson's The Summer Book, and she wrote the Moomin series. I still have the book receipt in here, but I managed to thrift this copy very recently. It says here that it's about an elderly artist and her 6-year-old granddaughter as they spend a summer together on a tiny island in the Gulf of Finland. I remember one of you guys commenting in my videos that you really enjoyed the summer book, so I'm hoping to enjoy it as well. And the second last book that I own that I want to get to is The Last Graduate by Naomi Novik. I recently shared how much I adored Naomi Novik's A Deadly Education and how that was like one of my new favorite fantasy series, so of course I had to go out and purchase book 2. This book is very fresh in my collection. I only got it like 2 days ago, and I'm so excited to start it. It takes place in a magical school where the school is infested with demons, and you follow Elle, whose magic is really strong and powerful, but it's also very dark and dangerous, so she basically tries to resist the temptation to use it as much as possible. Book 2 follows Elle in her final year at the Scholarman School, and I can't wait to get back into into this world and get to see her relationship with her friends blossom. Honestly, I'm so excited. And then last but not least, we have a game of hide and seek by Elizabeth Taylor. But we follow Harriet, who, when she was a little girl, fell in love with a boy as he played hide and seek together over the summer. But then years pass with nothing really happening and life moves on. Harriet ends up getting married, but then the boy, now a man, returns back into her life. This is another Virago modern classic edition and it's so beautiful. I'm gonna have such a good time just going through it. But those are the books that I currently own that are on my now summer TBR, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'd love to know which books are on your summer TBR. I'll see you guys soon in the next cozy video. Bye friends!